playing around, was he? Let's take a look at this ugly mudder's face.
Yeah. Stuck tight. How'd you get this thing off? Ah. This guy...
He's so different from us. Is this what consuls look like?
All wrinkled. Just like Guernica. Is this what aging's like?
I don't know.
Ah, it's you. I see. I'm so sorry. All I remember is that I was fighting against some abhorrent creatures. And you tell me it was you. So this is the consul. This is how he really looks.
He's fading. Just like during a homecoming.
No! I don't want to die!
Nope, no way. You're not sending him on. You realize how messed up that is?
Huh? You think so?
How do you not... Think about the things this guy did.
He tried to kill us all and rob the soldiers of their remaining life.
You're right. Both of you are right. And Mio?
Honestly, I'm not sure I would.
Okay.
Oh, I'll just do it anyway.
Just now, I felt his essence brush past me. It felt just the same as ours. So, I feel I have to do this, you know?
Mio, have you ever touched a mote of light from a Kavesi? They're the same as ours. On the other side, the people live hoping the same things as us.
Well, he's started now.
Sometimes he's just too kind.
That or he just loves his job. He too by the book.
An airhead. That's what he is. Don't think he's thinking about it too deeply.
Just doing it because it's part of his nature, eh? Weirdo.
I concur.
Mimi.
Sorry. You didn't have to help.
It's fine. It's our duty.
I'm worried I didn't play well.
But why? You did it expertly. Just like last time.
I still can't stop shaking.
Because of the flame clock.
Yeah. I was terrified.
Still, all thanks to your decision, we're alive. You're really something.
It was a team effort.
Commander! You're Agnes!
Lower your weapons, Boliaris.
Come again?
I'll explain everything to you later. Please, Boliaris.
Sure.
Then it seems the flame clock is indeed gone, as you say. And yet, I'm seeing nothing of these symbols you speak of. It seems evident you possess something that we do not have.
I see. Sorry for getting you involved.
No need to apologize. Exceptional as this is, I consider it a blessing to be freed from constant battle.
Glad to hear you say that. I was pretty worried.
Are you sure it's okay for us to be hanging around here?
My troops are under strict orders. It's true you three are affiliated with Agnes, but we also owe you our lives. We should count our blessings, no?
This feels awkward.
We can stick it out.
Sorry. This is kind of our fault.
Don't worry about it. You heard Ethel, right?
All right. So in the previous episode, you saw me struggling to fight Moebius K, but we eventually beat him, and I will explain that more in a little bit. But first, I want to welcome you. Hello, folks. This is King, and welcome to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Episode 32. So in the previous episode, we fought Moebius K and lost. I decided to keep the video and fight him offline, and in the first try I beat him. Fortunately enough, he was actually a very easy fight. He doesn't do much damage initially for the auto attacks, but he will use skills that do massive damage, and those are fairly well spaced apart. When reviewing the battle, I noticed the issues happen whenever our tanks would how would I say, transformed into Ouroboros. So what happened was I had both the tanks grouped together, and they would transform to Ouroboros, and that would cut off the aggro. So the Moebius K would aggro the nearest healer or attacker, and typically the highest aggro chain would be the healer, so he would aggro the healer and kill her right away. If I would have had, for example, the tank Ouroboros would be Lanz and Sena. Sena is an attacker initially, Lanz is a defender, so that makes sense. So maybe not spacing the chains, the Ouroboroses together with the same class. So for example, having Noah and Mio the same class, Lanz and Sena the same class, and Eunie and Taion the same class. So it'd be better to spread them out, especially for the tanks. So for Lanz, I should probably have him either be an attacker or a different class, but for sure him and Sena cannot be the same thing, because right now what I had, Sena was a evasion tank and Lanz as the defense tank, and I thought that was a good idea. I didn't know the aggro would be reset once they transformed into their Moebius form, which makes sense. It's good for tank swapping. It's a nice form of tank swapping. So what happens if the tanks are low HP, they will transform into their Moebius form, and then the enemy would target the next one highest in the chain. So that would be the either evasion tank or the defense tank. So if we do that, if I see that, I can quickly move back to them and then de-link them and just have the aggro maintain on the next tank, then use my healers to heal them up, and by the time maybe a few seconds in, they should get their aggro back, I believe. So that's the strat. I just noticed the reason why it made it so hard is because each time they would Ouroboros or interlink, that would cause the aggro would be bounced around everywhere, and that's what made everyone die so quickly. Once I slow down and pay attention to the video, our original strat of having everyone group together, healing and buffing up really worked fine. And when I noticed our HP dipping super low, I just chain attacked. And in this case, if I would have just had different defenders for different Ouroboros forms, I would have been just fine. So the issue in that battle was, in fact, just having both of the defenders being Sena and Lanz, and whenever they transformed, the enemy had nowhere else to go, and they followed and attacked my healers. That's why I kept losing both my healers. I was wondering why that was happening, but that's why. Let's see. And I didn't really use interlink that often. I did use it for a little while, just to maybe pop off a heal or pop off a attack down or crit up. I think the crit up is just for the 3-chain attack that he does, not for the entire team, but having debuffs on the enemy is really helpful, just having that attack down. I think he was resistant to it. I didn't really pay attention to that, but I saw resisted a lot, so I'm assuming, and I didn't see any debuffs on him, so maybe it's just been a waste of skill, and interlinking in that sense was completely useless, honestly. I think the only two ones I really want to focus on are actually Lance's and Taion's interlink, but by that I mean Taion and Eunie and Lanz and Sena, because Sena has heal, Lanz has a aggro up, but also the 2 tanks will probably be the only ones who are taking damage, so who actually needs to interlink to save their hides and aggro swap. So that means I need to have either one of the tanks be Sena or Lanz, and then the other tank be either Taion or Eunie. So that's going to be the strat moving forward. As of right now, we're not going to mess with Mio and Noah. I like their interlink level 3, so I may move that healer off to someone else. And I'm thinking maybe Lance's. That way I can always have a healer. So if I Ouroboros by interlink with Taion and Eunie, they can heal. But if I interlink with maybe I should go with Taion and Eunie, because if they, I think I'm gonna do that. I'll probably have a healer with Taion and Eunie, and then have one of them, the other part, be a defender, and then Lanz be a defender, and then have a, I believe, attacker. So have an attacker for that. That can be Sena. Sena's always been an attacker anyway, so that combination will stay the same. And then Noah and Mio will be healer defender, I believe. No, healer attacker. Yeah, healer attacker. I believe so. I'll show you that in a later time, but let's read this. Noah's special talent art. Infinity Blade is Noah's unique talent art that he can equip regardless of his class. It lets him unsheath Lucky 7 to deal damage that bypasses defense, so that's nice. what damage is that called? It's called piercing damage. Yeah, so it allows him to do piercing damage. Powering up Ouroboros. In the main menu, go to the character's interlink soul tree to access a menu where you can spend the SP you earned in battle to upgrade the character's Ouroboros form. Soul points, so SP, got it. Get a rank up, plus 100 affinity, nice. Okay, using soul trees. Characters are strengthened on an individual basis by using the soul tree system. An individual basis. Now switch to Noah's Ouroboros form from the interlink menu. Okay. Oh, that's what they mean by individual bases. Got it. The soul tree is used to strengthen a character's Ouroboros form. For starters, select the Attack Plus node, which forms the base of Noah's soul tree. Increase attack by 30. Okay. You can continue upgrading the soul tree as long as you have enough soul points SP to do so. I have what, 207? Slightly boost damage dealt when allies is down / low HP. Increase critical rate by 10% points. On critical, ignore enemies' defense. Also increase critical hit damage bonus. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's see, AoE annul / annul guard. Boost crit. Yeah, we'll do that. We get another one. Interlink level 3. Smash all. No. Slightly boost damage dealt. Boost damage dealt and critical rate by. No. Slowly slows heat gauge buildup. I would like that, but why can't I get this? Why is that one locked? Do I need to get them both? Oh, right. Okay, I see. Got it. And then we'll go over here, increase that. So we can power charge for all. I don't know what that means. Power charge for all. Power charge for all. I don't know what that means. Hmm. 4, 5, 6. I can get that, right? Smash would be nice. I have no idea what that is, so I'm going to leave that alone. Can I upgrade anything else? Oh, I have to go back, don't I? Huh. Canceling Ouroboros arts. Activate the unlock arts canceling node on a character's soul tree to enable the canceling of arts into other arts. Allows you to cancel one art into another art, but doing so will fill up the heat gauge slightly. I kind of like that, yeah. I can just spam some arts and then interlink out. That's the main goal anyways. I don't want to stay in Ouroboros form for long. I just want to use my skills and get in and get out. Canceling an art into an art fills up the heat gauge, but it also charges the talent art gauge and allows the art to come out quicker, making it an efficient source of damage. So I see. So I can see the strat now. The strat is you go into your Ouroboros form, animation cancel into all your arts, use your special arts, and then cancel back out. Not cancel out, but cancel interlink. That's going to be the strat, guys. So I do want to go over the Ouroboros system, but I normally do housekeeping at the beginning of the videos anyways. So what I will do is probably cut this episode short and then go into the next episode reviewing our Ouroboros form and interlink tree. I think that's what they call it, right? Let's see. Yeah, our soul tree. So in the next episode, the beginning, our focus will be to go over the interlink tree, upgrade all of our Ouroboros forms, and then progress through the main story quest. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in